Okay, team, Mr. Simon here. We got some, we're going to talk some robotics talk today. So, in your robotics folder, you're going to see these three things, right? CS2N, this is how and where you're going to do your coding, okay? Here's where you're going to turn your code in, right here. And then this last one is build directions on how to build your robot. So, once you've built your robot, right, starting right here on the EV3 driving base, shortly thereafter you'll need your control arm and a cuboid. Again, when you're building this, color of the parts don't matter. The parts themselves do matter. So you're going to head into CS2N. Right here is a link to CS2N, right? And this is, once you click right here, right, it will redirect you to CS2N, which will pull up something like this. You'll click on your group, you'll go to group, and you'll go to the class that we're in, right? And it will show you'll come to a page that looks just like this. So you can start here on your intro to moving forward, but you're going to see here like a 50 centimeter challenge. Now, over in Schoology, you're going to see the same in your, oops, I got to move that back over here, sorry. But right here, right, you're going to see our 50 centimeter challenge here, okay? You're going to see the cargo retrieval, right? That's next. Then you're going to see the SenseBot. So you should be working in this order, right, through your challenges, okay? So how do you code in the challenge? Well, you're going to need to, up here in CS2N, you're going to need to go to the Microsoft Store, and you're looking for this program, this EV3. So if you go down here and you type in the Microsoft Store, you're going to open up the Microsoft Store, and you're going to type in EV3 right up here, EV3. And I've already got it right here, but you're going to then download this, right? You should see an install or download. I already have it, right? I have it here. So after that, it's just going to be in your start. You don't have to do this every time. Once you've downloaded it once, you're good to go. So how are you going to start this? You're going to hit start. Let's say we start a new project. Now, you'll notice up here, this little red says this is not connected. So I'm going to take my brick and I'm going to turn it on. And then I'm physically going to take my brick and plug it in up top here where it says PC. So it should look something like that. Okay. Once this turns on, right, this should go from red over to green. Then from there, I can do a couple things, right? Let's say I have my movement and I'm going to have that come in. So right now my brick turned on, it's connected. I know that because it's green. So let's say it takes me 7 rotations to get my 50. That's the wrong answer, so don't turn that in, right? But let's say it takes me 7 rotations, and then at the end, I always have to have a stop and exit the program. From there, how do I get it to go onto my brick? I'm going to hit download, right? And now I have a project. So what I'm going to do is rename this, not project 1, but Simon 50 cm. All right, I know that's going to be my 50 centimeters. All right, so now as I download that, okay, at the top here on my brick, I see Simon 50 cm. Okay, so that's the program that I can run. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what we're looking to run. Now I can run that. Now it's running that. Now, granted, this brick isn't hooked up to any motors or anything like that, but it's running for those 7 rotations, and then it's going to stop and exit the program. So let's say that is good. Let's say that does exactly what I need to. I'm going to create now I need to save this. So I'm going to go File, and I'm going to go to Save As. Let's call it Simon 50 CM, okay? Maybe here, since I have so many things, maybe I need to make a folder, or you maybe just want a folder, but I'll call it this 50 centimeters. Since I've changed this before, I'm going to call it number 5, right? And I save it. Now that is saved, okay? That is saved onto my desktop. Now, the question is, where do I turn it in, right? I'm going to head back over here to Schoology. I don't want you to turn this into CS2N. This is how and where to code, right? I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to my turn in code folder, and all right, let's say I do the dizzy drill, right? And right here, I'm going to have a spot where I can submit assignment. And then from that submit assignment, right, when I click on that, I'm going to have a little pop-up window. On the far left, I'm going to have a little icon where I can choose a file. And when I open up that file, I'm going to go find the file that I just saved, right, of my Simon 50. Now, obviously, I'd be turning in my dizzy drill into the correct folder. That's going to be a big part of it. All right, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions.